Hello and welcome back to the live broadcast, coming to you from the Sydney 2023 International Piano Competition. And joining me now for a little chat is none other than Sophia Bae. Thank you very much for finding some time to talk to me. Yeah?
Thank you so much for having me today.
You're most welcome. You're all of 10 years of old.
Yeah.
Yes, wow. And how long have you been playing the piano?
I started playing the piano when I was around 4.5 years old. And I started playing the piano because of my older sister. Since she plays the violin, I thought that I would try to play an instrument as well. And then my parents and I, we all decided on playing the piano so that when we get older, we could start doing some duets together.
Ah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Siblings duets. And that hasn't happened up till now, but it possibly sometime soon. Yeah? It's great. So why did you like the piano in the first place?
I just love how much, how the sound is just so nice, and I love how much expressions that you can provide in the piano while you do it. For instance, like happy, sad, or angry.
Yeah.
And I also love how big the range is with the piano, where you can play like really clear, crystally top notes with your right hand, and you play like really loud, boomy left hand, and I just love how big the contrast is.
Yeah.
And also, I also like how you can play the piano with all 10 fingers and 2 feet.
You play pieces with 2 feet? Yes. Oh, I take it you mean pedals, right? Yes. I'm trying to imagine you with your feet there also playing. Be a little bit difficult, wouldn't it? Yes, indeed. So tell me, you said happy and sad and angry and all sorts of things. 2 of the pieces you played some Mozart for us, yeah? And you played some Liszt for us. So tell us where in those pieces do you find them? What do you think the Mozart is? The Mozart happy or is it?
The Mozart is very cheerful and joyful at the beginning, and then in the development it gets a bit gloomy, and then in the resurrection it just gets really happy again.
Oh, right. That's a good sort of piece, isn't it? Yeah. That's good, like a little story in itself. But what about the Liszt?
The Liszt, it's very jumpy and you're skipping down a hill or something. And I've got a story for the Liszt as well that we made up. It's about these gnomes, and they're dancing in their mushroom houses, and then suddenly a witch comes, and then she's just roaming around their area. And then,
you're making me quite frightened, Sophia.
And then at the end, the characters just end up killing and fighting away the witch, and then they start dancing again.
So good reigns over evil. Yeah, very good. That's a very nice story. Yeah. Wow. So tell us about you. And you've been all over the place. You've travelled all over the world and won some little competitions and things, haven't you? Not little competitions, but big competitions. What's it like travelling in a big plane and then playing the piano for all sorts of people all around the place?
Most of the time I don't go anywhere. I just do videos and just send it there.
See.
But whenever I just sit down, I feel like I'm just blocking everyone out of my out of the audience, and I'm just in my zone when I start playing, and I feel like I'm just gonna do what I have to do.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? That's really incredible. You must have a very special teacher.
Yes.
Yes, he or she must be very inspirational and do all sorts of things. Who is it?
My teacher right now is Natalia Ritchie, and I've been learning from her for about over 3 years now.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. You must think up these stories together sometimes, do you? So go home and make up a story there, Sophia. Yes? Yeah? You come back and you have a little chat about the piece and then play it together.
Yeah.
How lovely is that? How much do you practice? Do you like practicing?
Yeah.
It's just you and me. Yeah?
I really enjoy practicing.
You do?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
At home. I usually practice around 2 to 3 hours, and I always try to fit in as much as practice that I can into my every time that I can actually play, and yeah.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's lovely. Do you have favourite composers you like to play?
Yes, my favorite composer right now is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and I love that he's composing the most because I love just how his music is just so friendly and cheerful and like joyous, but there's still a lot of emotion and colours in it as well.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And of course, he was just a little person when he started playing.
Yeah.
He was playing all over the place. Little Wolfgang Amadeus would come in and play for all the aristocracy and all sorts of different people, and probably did a bit like you, just sort of concentrated on his piece as he was playing it. It's been so lovely to meet you today, Sophia Bae. Really lovely, and great to hear you practicing so well and playing so well. And I wish you all the best for the future in lots of happy music making.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
for your time today.
Oh, you're most welcome. And you are, of course, listening to the live broadcast coming from the 2023 Sydney International Piano Competition.